Ma me fa say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de o se dem yopo.
Sonko Emra enewi adwumadi so higher cra 100.5 FM. Jumadi ni the Citizen Show midin di nana otu da ko Ghana man kasama for. Matena kwanya bunu so masai semeso Ghana. Na winti ne rade so ma me fiso. Se me fan sempa emre nipa. Se me hwetu me anim na me nka no kre amin suro ho. Se me njeme man si wo. Me mbua ma man Ghana mfa no to mapamfra. Me hwe na me mwanyi me man free amamu adonto dem. Na me family man si amamu mapomia. For this cause I was given to humanity. We came, we are seen, and certainly we will conquer. Whenever we are, but I know that we shall overcome someday. I'm a poet, and in one of my poems, I can say, Bibi bia wu eji free adasa ho. Yeah, they are feminine. And one day, death shall pay back all what he has borrowed from the Creator. And he Nizuru Wanka Sakrani to me. Aji asamando sumano. O kanchre na wase me hwe na me huni. Na me hu ponkonson so bi. Na me hwe sa ponkonson so no. Na owu ete sa ponkon so. Na asamando asumano. Timpempi no asamando sumo owu. Be fadom eko. But the person tia se ne se owu okay. Enti abusia amahwere ade mo shedding. Na menim se abusia hwere ade yi. Now one of the people who have been hit and struck so hard by this untimely demise of the 8th, President John Dramani Mahama. Considering the relationship with people like Mutala and especially Dr. Manebuama and Dr. Sapo. It is a sad day. It is a sad moment for our nation. But I know. So Chidiam Ponyan Krupom Basayado, Kruchi Mansa, why no Kukumutia San who pay ye. So Nyan Krupon and Casamemo Mangana one. But like I said, I came to speak truth to power this afternoon. But maybe, ladies and gentlemen, men come say a fly on Facebook, live on Accra, 100.5 FM, Udruhon Manwa Shamai. Men da filling stations a hodwa, Mafajumedi, Namo Ubuma Ubinsu, ATB. Men namasi. Na I hear trotro drivers, taxi drivers, Bolt, Uber, Yango, Shagzi, drivers, more passengers, yetamase. And of course, tipper drivers, trailers, Obibio Tibia, and in say fu kregu kremu, tia kwankwani ase yeye. Esa ngotria wamukoi. When you na twam kuse. Ya wuti on the office, ni oti wofie. Se fum na wokura na wuti ya. Onso etwa kuruse bia. Na emom ya maye nyina ho hyade. Esanse yanka bia hye. Awie pa table machidom. Producer 1. Didn't I say? So we try and hold Fred. Okwaha, wapaha. Why ha. So Ghana nti also be adwuma. Na most wa yento de tema mo. So de bia muni edi ahia e wa abefo quantum pontin tankesi yam so. Me kire Facebook. Monso ye tamase. Ye ho be na ye. Se nyamo a. Ne mu ye pa chaw se ene ye delay kakra. But this year they about Facebook. Enti ubetimi a join ye. Na oba. Yesa see delay kakra nti. No copy link in their two WhatsApp platforms or Facebook walls na wa share amai well leave your comment okwa bit mafa so anwene Ghana yi an but party and let me person me share common as free baby and adeɛ baako a me hunu sɛ me person me bɔ Ghana ban ene Ghana man nyinaa ba so ne sɛ oye na etu yen amanyo sem hunu no aba from kakra and I'm so happy say of course if you be a man same nto ye den a sebi mpanyifo no benya jimifo a wo mu de ensem hunu anon beka ai wo mu kanya sasam wo mu nim se owu aba nti ye hwe kasa yi ensem hunu wan sankrofo no but largely party so be sha Ghana for nyina hunu se ne kan ye bom so man eso string NDC ne MPP and PMP to TNT. And consistent, ladies and gentlemen, when I get opportunity to speak to you, I bring it to your notice that the earlier we saw ourselves as brothers and sisters and live together in peace, the better. Or, like Martin Luther King Jr. said it, we perish as disunited fools. I mean, Oshesenia, Crawford poor messages from all quarters, PNC, APC, LPG, all the political quarters, MPP, NDC, Movement for Change. You know, my more political party here, just forgive me. I mean, across all the political spectrum, we share messages, in fact, comforting messages, consoling messages. Eba. Say ni pabako and no na ya me person me kai me man seremo amanyo sem ne de be pani bi ni sem hunu a ye betena ka no kura kire pani no so satre free na kwamba no ntimi nwi o man Ghana sika me yenka ya no ntum kan tire so ye pani ye be ka no kura kire nemo itwase hunu no se ye di kan ya Ghana for kanin ansana ye MPP for Yedi kaya Ghana for kane ansana ye join NDC amanyuko. And I've always maintained, ladies and gentlemen, that the earlier we knew that what put us together is greater than what put us asunder, the better for all of us. Iti efinekro yehuni huseniano. And that is the only way we can build a country. That is the only way we can build a country. Most of the America in fact, yes, we have Republicans, we have the Democrats, but yet we are largely two opposite sides who are ready to build a nation. Not my country, Ghana. The two come on, I shouldn't go there. Yeah. And same way, Becca. But as someone I'm a person me can na me de chance and say so ya bebunu we are brand here. Listen to me very well. And party unwari tie me. A brand here be a wesi so person wade. Monye careful. Wayere paje wonkwa. Wayere boni di okunuko wo. Listen to what I am saying. Menyinu baby bebre. But sabi. Watro say. Wode anyansa sam. Asie empanyifo ne anyansafo. No twedi ampombo ade ese ne opɛ no. We bie so akere yen kokwa. Enti fabito kododwam. Was it on Facebook and ra? Na mitie ma me abrewa bia. Was it ni babunu bremu no. Oware ye mintwanitia na ba se ni kunu no memrenda anopa bia ono ne opepa e banche ampesie se do watwi kontomiri kakra no de kwanso atwim kakra wahu na wape ko bibia to so ama no wo se eno na ni kunu pepa eti memrenda no pe bia na me ye no wanyin ana na wo kire se owo e yakonya owo kuja owo aya on time penny pa ba ko pe dom ti ye taika so wo de dom beko ye taika so wo de dom beko yo wo penny say ka nipa dom ko yeso obi anka age no wo ani age eno no wo pe. But there are certain times, ladies and gentlemen, we can fight death and win. It's not always the time or always the case that death will win. The only time you bet me Eddie so, even though you die someday, your closeness with your maker. And number 2, I my advice would be advice it. My friend, mama, and my common sense. We bebunu, and I'll come to your married thing. Now, hono be basse. Eh, you could jam ha. Impromptu and carry and throw and call. Ebia need wu asomano. Na wan hwe ye kura. Wa be di na chi akosa asomano. Woni kunu beba fie. Na wo ye de wufun aneba. Me patron American, it has no link with the death of Dr. Manebu Amamo. It has no link at all. Because it was seeing na ye over Facebook a share mine. Send ye bit me in che. Because a jakwa and no kuna fonku neha. A jam of franon sensa. Na sempenyi for say a jabi we jabi tiasia. And penny for to them see a can't the dada wisia. O papa, and now my miwa, and I begin to say, oh, Fanua. And I was one. Oh, papa, no, mammy. I brought Matthias no power seven. When I begin to say, so much meaning or quite a fast with dinny penny. It's a jabi way, jabi tias, dear. You can't be there with you. And he said, a jabatrasia check. Na and nabatrasia check. Na a bois a one and cabaya kunafo, na bois one cabaya yankani with ya. Afutu sem ben asin way. Afutu sem ben anasin way. Na the entity that make her connecting to marriage ni say, ma me ni chere say story ya make na me to as you. Me me that no pay this answer ni kunu pe ban champesi ene makun sem ya makan ni kwansu ya ni ko bi ode beto so yi. Enti waye bia ma no pa bi omudie. Na ni kunu di ku o wadanfo na o se na danfo no nware nti wo hwe emra maame na bia na ye hredia no ba se da ba anya wo ba besra ni kunu oboa o be kakra podwe enti in one of the Saturdays maame na ye aduane a woni ni kunu wo mudi o se na banche no madi akra maame saka ba sampe yesa won be hwa o ya maame ni kunku na danfo yi ana wo tenti e wo bai wo ba ya na ko udidi ana ko se aden osina se aye ya e ka se be koi mayi mpeso ko jame to paraphrase e bia mentime nka na mamene kan street but ana opatre nti we dey mesraw ya na ko jam eti ko sorry ya ade obi won mentime nka da bi nkire na damfo me pa chow I have always insisted learn how to say no. Any disrespect, any arrogance, any confidence. Learn how to say no. There are a lot of people, the employees, they are their workplaces, and then they look, and they maybe learn how to say no. There's nothing more valuable than your life. There's nothing more valuable than your life. Because ti nikunu sorry ya. Wako webu anhono wakuja eye na damfi eye. Edi maamene se nikunu sorry na yi ku adamfu betena banchi yase na wopadwa ni aka yade wo rusa de eno anti no oba eno kan. Enti unse tete no minim se asesa de ya. So obekọ baabi na obefira ayentuma anantuma wodi kan shirt bi wohu enti akurase kura de obepa shirt na gu ne kon ho na ne ntuma ne gu baabi kosi se oduru kwantia ana se oduru baabi a obetumi asesa no ho na obofira ntuma no eno na che se o ya ben de ya dwumadi ne koso enti maame ne se na ne kiremu ntere no se ne kunu ene na tamfo no bekosa akwan because was na tu ne for say sa wo ho no na wadanfo bi ana obi ba beka se yenkogya me baabi na wani kan anhya wase na eye ne apoto kasa me fe impromptu akanka se me fe no putupro a wose dwene hom yenu empempe no anka menko esanse bia na de owu asoma no na ope se odi owu ekra tie nia me kan ye and me ka ababesi oba papa so because I am saying based on your Dr. Wingam Assemblies of God kwantre for penny so for penny can it is critical and it is clear say Mrs. Lodina Mahama and the Savi Nikun John Dramani Mahama and I'll get there iti me catch them able to say mon to mo bon hwehwem ansa na ma ware because my papa to say Lodina Mahama omwena my papa to say Mrs. Lodina Mahama omwena my papa to say Mrs. Lodina Mahama omwena pa. And maybe I should finish Mrs. Lodina and I'll come back to the story. Because what's your arrangement now? Now say Mr. John Dramani Mahama. I'm told say so called Cote d'Ivoire Jume DB. He been to say so called conference now say whatever. Ivory Coast, Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast. As guest. Inti. Or you're not just be me why no. Na adiwe ya dia Mr. President ene asori na plan long time ago. Say Jumedi obeba se and then now me catch say President Mahama we sisi sorry o. We sisi sorry. Oh hono mu a ye papa Bible say ni papa ye bebo kwan ato nanim. Enti dano na so hin Hezekiah ewu. Onyankopon so ma odifo Isaiah say ko catch Hezekiah say ne mra so enti won hye ne niema na me asafo wurade mekuno Bible say amonom ho a emprempren ho a wo hene Hezekiah twa na ni hweban no kai asafo wurade niema pa wa yama no na watwero say eni na eni gina Isaiah nu ba bia wokọ ana otwedi ampo asem samba odifo Isaiah ho say san ko ka kiro Hezekiah say me asafo wurade ni so adumanim me ka se me kuno ma nya nkuno masesama adwene yes awurade otimi sesama adwene nipa timi sesama awurade adwene na me asafo awurade me dem fihye dunum aka ne fie Hezekiah would have died but for the good deeds God added 15 more years to his age. The John Dramani Mahama ebia ne papa ebi so the jail because Matthew was sisi asori dying ache. The point is that na say John Dramani Mahama ne asori no ekosanhia mu no but ohwe dwumedie na eba and according to Dr. Wingam no the executive secretary at the presidency me papa Dr. Callistus and his one great man you need to meet that man. Me have met him, a great man. Dr. Callistus Mahama Frey say I'm sorry Mr. President ain't me ma dwumedie no because so quite special guests e Ivory Coast. According to you can say Assemblies of God mpanyifo no hwewam kakra because of penny send na trimontre no into catch there na sofo mpanyifo bi or say one or sofo bawa and sofo mpanyifo bi say bon ma prayer team no mompae no mo nsesa sa ginaye no a president nwesi no because then they wanted them at the place and then as say American was say mo si ye me kire say ware oba papa na wo ware oba papa. And like I'm saying, it has nothing to do with the death of the 8th. Me too full. No bianco casena, sebi omwe wuye no di omanko are oba papa na debi akwenhia wo ho, esan wo ho, owan kasanso wo, but efutu na me too keke. Mo de enche na mo cross ti na mo I dot aye ni mo. Eti eba nsa no. Na chese esa communication course between Dr. Wingam and Ifi Honum, led by ye maame Lodina Mahama. It won't do so bumpy. Also, one day, I'm going to call every Dr. Lodina Mahama, Mrs. Mahama, how bad Assemblies of God for page for no say. Dr. Wanga was saying, Awa, oh, what's my mini buafu? Name my buafu. And sometimes, if you're a woman, you must be angry at your man to save his life. Yeah, mama, you're very stubborn beings. But that very day now, me nya accident no. Why fee catch them say mami pie. I'm telling you. Yes. And this is the first time I make her. Obi or follow me Facebook, you media kwakwato say, listen to your wife as a man and you will live long. Be be our 30 ne yire no kure mu no wonyini che. Wonyini che. Why feel catch them? And interestingly, the last sign Krampo ya de ma me ansa na me pie ni say, if you na me won apartment, all of a sudden obi our light, yanku ye light dumye. Yes, I can me train am. Yes, still I went out. Eti san urade aba me second chance apate anka me ye funeral kama wu but me tie ya Gladisa anka accident na nya den ama ti na me tro se wo ye babunu na akware a ahofa ye eto ye nufu ye obi obaka sese ne ma nyina anya no boa eye na mum ne ye kese pa in the choice for a partner. Eye oba no nti ase ene sabi ni subanya wokura awo de betena wade ase ade yokura de onima so otimi de kire no the understanding of a woman oba nti ase ne do awo de betena that is the most important. So let me come back to Mrs. Lodina. Mrs. Lodina Mahama efre eye Dr. Wingham no. According to them, not say, "Ma many buafu." I no catch us off and say, "One hand one print, na ni kumpe, one ni kun be basa dwumadi na say." Yes. Obiti baby obeka say, "Oba akukoni, wo dia saving ni kun." Eti the 30 and 20 ni nyina say, Mrs. Lodina Mahama etia mu entino. Even though Ivory Coast travel was important, no. Mr. John Dramani Mahama nko. Na say John Dramani Mahama ensu tie ne yire no do ne yire Lodina Mahama nti odi ne yire chi enye saa ebia na nkukuhia na kwanhia wu. The point I make, ladies and gentlemen, as a way of advice, and then say, let us be careful. Now back to the story I make about Mamenwa no nini kunu edi banchampesi no, and of course the foundation and na me build it, but the ultimate Mr. John Dramani Mahama and Ogusu Wonkwa because of the wife Mrs. Lodina Mahama ba papa o yenhwe so pa ma e Ghana oba wo on fam so oye first lady o hu ne so first lady, very simple humble woman Lodina Mahama. Yes, utaino upenasemu ensesa no adwuma ono as first lady what position ogusu ye men ko ne me ye men ko ne, but my main story no so muntie ni ye mo amopɛ slay queen sawari muntie ni ye mo amopɛ social media wari muntie ni ye this when who do Facebook 6 months no wari unim no way men kaso muntimi nshia do Facebook pate ye mi se jamu ga share Facebook unim no way Bible say na Abraham suma na koa eko ni fie kopɛ ejire e ma ne ba Isaac. Baby an Abraham ti hono na ma ni ho very well. Eti Abraham ma me ne se ni ku no de na tade gu ne kwa ho fa ne ntoma chese one na danfo no eko ayie no isi abancha mpese ne so medie bi nto mo kwa ayie no ma me ne se na ne 3 months no, but all of a sudden you say okay mikunu no ntimi mu no Lodina Mahama ye say mikunu ni Mahama ntimi mu no a ebi anka Mahama wada no funura eti ose ho no ana ni kunu no ne papa no na danfo no edo mu ose ho no ana ne yam ka no. And remember, this is what you should know. The eyes of women is their feelings. Emma woman ni eyo matinka. You will never understand it. The eye of every good woman any feeling. Wabati me feel bibi no kre. The intuitive feeling of a woman. Don't joke with it. And we are bema na oyere kan bibia. Aye tikakra. Tikakra. Nanye de bia na we lord aye ti nyansa kakra fro yiro. enti wase ne yam kan no wase da bi me ma me kunu nkɔ saa kwanto yi ana maame ni sɛ wo ti so diam nika kɔfrɛ no ko ba chobra aden ko wo pese me wo me kunafo pese wo me jamana ko sa den man ko enye ana oba ni timi convince ni ko a nti ko ka kire na danfo no esan ko wo na yen sɛ me ni anke ye kwaye but sa me yire kura esan kamene ne ko baabi na sabi refi kura fe no aka menti we de mesro ko unim sɛ ma de wo hye ne bɔ no wankɔ a eyen sempinti me pacho ana obai agi ni kun so ni mu ha ge no fe na no de ni kun ba fie na maami se ade achen wo mu nyina so de obehu se ebi mo bobina ye ka so bi bobina o de osu ya yaw awreho wom eba obi bobina afi hu se enye voice baako ba mi ensa mo bobina eba fie na nkrofo no bobina bedru fie a maami ni pie ya nkrofo no hu se ne omkasa wose kasa afi om se maami bie wate maami hyeden wate maami ni sa me hyeden se den ne tinti nyina ne se sa enra no a na maami ni kunko ene na danfo no ana okoja na danfo na yie no na ema na iko nsu nti omu hia a eye sa nkrofo no mu di nkomo eti ema na dwene no mu de omu dwen se eye maame ne kunku no ne na danfo no ekwa yi no because omu hia di nkomo abre omu kwa yi omu nim da se ne yire no san kofre no eba fie maame etie na omu nso nkokasa na maame ntie ni ya yese enura ukunku ne na danfo no ekwa yi no bas no omu haaye no wamo ba no bas na benya kwanhia me nipa wum nyina wu eti ukunu so wu na me se wuntimi nkasa me se ma me ni trim no ne na odwene se entinka me kuno wu me giri se Mrs. Rodina trim no ne na odwene se entinka John Dramani Mahama wu awurade man Paris abusuya no because that family is too good to die before their time na me ni bi na ni so consequence ana ni kunu am so te nkomo no konkonsa no mudie no enti ono so bi epunu no so obegina obi epunu obegina wose ohun se ema ne de ahyede Amerika ma me yo se na chi na kire wompo nti woni mienti ema ne di Amerika se ema ne ginso mahunu saman ko ya yesi wanya accident awi ko yi na wo yi o ti se ko ni tie ne yira sem na ko no so ware oba papa. Marry a woman that will make a home, not a woman that will make a house. There are a lot of men, they are living in houses. They are not living in homes. Because of the kind of woman they married. Iti osi ana wamu penta din shena wamu call a home and the rest is history. But the point, ladies and gentlemen, I'm making in say sanka bema no entie ne yira anko wiye advice ya de ma men mentie me konya accident wo ka se me ko ba bi ne ya ka bi kire bi ma mesi akọ awurade ya ma me second for the way no eti me pese nyedi kan ya bo Mrs. Rodina Mahama about because anke ya dey fine wo bia yo wo enso mpanyimfo sa hemfo tie hoyi ebi di dabiachi brechre kase say say ye be say another sitting president no wu me twam wo Yesu Kristo dinemo twam na no pray o man no wu no e be kono so. Now let me change gear bate tie me ye afa me change gear akọ womu a enum moja womu mmere no so. You are the people why I came, and I've told you, ladies and gentlemen, that for this reason I was given to humanity. Wentin ye dimi free suruba asasi so. Sami hwa to me anim na menka no krenkyere no. So ye Freemason, so ye occultic, so ye mame wata, so ye hwan. I don't care. Listen to the voice of reasoning. Tie nyansasam awurade ka kire mo. Mo mmere moja no mo no muntie nyansasam. Wo maya ye wom politicians do no anu moja wo mo mmere. There is a day for reckoning. You can never go away with this kind of wickedness forever. And we will say, Mo said that say, Mo wosi. A different movie swa. Mo said that say, come, ye huwa juma. Ma wosi, ne ya bomudin. Muntie, mon sanin free ma kwan bone wo. Monu moja momre. Look, I agree, ladies and gentlemen, that there was human negligence. Makosku. And to me catch say minim say there's no way I can rule out the human error factor. No. Certainly, there are times that ABI service plane be a bit of an accident. But my checks actually say one way fly plane are one of the best we have in our country. My checks say one way a fly chopper no are one of the best. Sabi one way experience wakwadamu oma fly. It is say fog, say humidity, say bo, and any new thing to them. Any new thing to them. But what kind of na? Was se me hui. Na me hunu afasu bi. Na me hwa afasu re ho no. Na tokro kitwa bi dem. Eno na apostle Solomon do no use pa tokro kitwa. Na me hunu emema baye diosun ne akire. Tie me ye. Ano omabotam omo kanchi tie kuro no. Ehwe se adebonia wo mo kanchi ne beba mu. We have wicked men in our nation. One more no moja omumre occultic people. Omajuma say. One more se boninsi. No man yahu abutin e wo honhom wiase. God has sent me to tell you. Say you should change from your ways. And yes, I send them num obi moja no. Enche ye ben num nyina moja o my way mo. And it shall come to pass. I don't need to be a prophet before I tell you this truth. Because it is becoming one too many. Somebody went near to Famua. And politicians now, in the build up to the 2024 elections, Mokoye Nyankuma de, Sesi Nkrofo, Sesi Mwa Kunkum Nipa, Kunkum Apemfo. You are warned. The country is not for you. And this is what men of God must tell them. But we have men of God in this country who are even afraid because they will die. Don't be afraid. You will never die. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I am telling you, sir, Dr. Manebuama, and until you soon be brand because yes, or quite faso quite but we require Yesu Christo, Yanko Pombanan Casampo, or faso koyana. Ya make a note. Messi Okwaya, Dr. Manebuama, Ramutala, and in Pennyfuaka fast, you know, Abusha yeah. I don't wish it even on my fattest enemy or closest enemy. But may you really feel Okwaya Yesu Christo, Yanko Pombanin Pufasui. It is not how you die that matters, but the account you will give after your death. It is not when you die that matters, but the account that you give after your death. And ladies and gentlemen, I dare say again that how many years you spend on this earth, it doesn't matter, but the impact you leave behind. Metusala di 969. Mekase kai adia bakwa metusala yeah won kai enti enado do no fa so be ne baso. Kwame Nkrumah di how many years? Babetima kai nema bebre. Yesu Christo di how many years? Babetima kai nema bebre. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, Psalm 91 verse 69. Or say enado do na urade de be me. I wish we all get a lot of long life, but the point I'm making is say urade pa one frɛ yen abra ne pem. Because look, you must give an account after death. It can never be free as usual. Say one crofo one man no de moja no benom. No me you want crophobia so mind. no mde oye wawu no nyina akọ the same place. Never. It can never happen. It can never. Nah, asase we sukra musimu ni nyansa. Pow judges. Even human beings here they are near. Ebo mo musimu ni nyansa. Mama appoint judges. Appoint mu chief justice. No be abone a makodi na sem. Na otwade ampo nyankro pon no bo ni wiase no. Wono no ntimi nye san judge mo. What are you talking about? Ntima obi nyin se wodi bone afa ne hodi. Na say yankwada 15. Pate omawu. Why? Because ye betu aban kwasiane manko na bebre okroma. What kind of African politics here that is why? Ni di nantwie shefom na ye se okra tuntum ye nyo okra kokokra ne se sem hunu ko na di okroma. Stupid spiritual practices akwanchire fon and ye yetia asase no. And I curse all of you this afternoon. Say, assassin moye sense boni tia no. Oba minimum mako. I dare tell you people. I dare tell you people. Timi be viemu tem din se mun kwa. Timi. We Ghana now so timi abo ho ban bi. Na me de nipa ba ko pa na me kan fo ne ma. Ye fe ni Yesu Kristo. Let me tell you, power pass power. Bosum bi abeko bi obi beko bosum esen so. Opa ko Ghana. Obi beko Togo, opa ko Togo, obi beko Benin, opa ko Benin, obi beko Senegal, opa ko Senegal, obi beko Mali, opa ko Mali, obi beko India. Oko maybe abeko bi there's a certain evil power bigger than another evil power. The point I'm making, ladies and gentlemen, is that many are occultic. Na me grandmaster na powerful. Se party ono so the grandmaster no powerful no. Se me question na party grandmaster na more powerful se me dia. That is the end. Me end no. So why don't you go for the ultimate power? His name is Jesus. No occultic power. No power of the evil order targeted against you shall prosper. Can Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 19 was wakune di ono beko. And so to me, part the Isaiah 54:17. Or say no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And no bonny be a yakasetia with him and redis will buni for. It's young guys and with the politicians that you know. Mama who baby. Na yinam we sacrifice mo. No kure ma catch them. Mo fantu mu kotu him. Me person my see me person my politicize asem because we ya. I'm restraining myself not to politicize it. But I can bonkrofo bi din yankoma de fo a o ma yagu o my wem in the build up to the 2024 elections. Me de wradia say dodo no lose ye because it would have been gain for them. It would have been gain for them. And they just say asofo and Mr. President. E bia no ma nya one-on-one and can we answer for now. But me catch me papa no be to say chief of staff no more. Mr. President. Mr. President. John Dramani Mahama. I wish yes ask him where me beke we to me trap am president. Mr. President. Onyankopon to me. Enye a check ese. Ana eshe. How do I say it? No, ntiase emra. Onyankopon ho banbo. Enye osofo ba ya che enum ne wo onyankopon wa kwankyere enye osofo we gidin ana betimi ama. Mr. President, I am just being parabolic. It's good so betwa ho ahia with asofo mpanifo, but bia na wa ho ban bompo ni ho. Don't let names of men of God deceive you, Mr. President. Na bia one way betimi kurampo bompaye amo sure bie no radio station bimpo omonkosoda. We have men of God in this country. Wa kwantre no omoye kurase abosom. You were men of God, so-called men of God, that how much din. Akwantre no omoye no ese abosomfo akwantre. But because omwo dinti, one here, now I call Tom on them. Be careful, Mr. President. Be careful. And Kabeya, will you, Mr. President, make your wife your first prophet? Me yiri am my first prophet. Yes. Already in your matchroom. Make her your first prophet. Honor her like you have been honoring her. You basically be ready to find way yachre. I'm telling you, Mr. President. Maybe honor your wife. And you live long. Because me way wams Dr. Manebu am saying. Mutela Mohammed wu saying. Hwe sanka mama me 1 year. Make the bia me come wasem. Me ntiase o. So mawu. Say ye hu Mutela Mohammed biem. Awa sasi so. Dr. Manebu am ye hu ni biem wo Ghana bio. Like seriously or Obinyani mio. Seda na meswa obinyani mio. Seda ya obinyani mio. I am say a dayaso. But I know. So Nyakopon Frank Sigane, he will not allow the evil order to succeed. I know. Me, on my try me so mbeku mi bebre. Omo ya no mo mawu, mu be wu sanso. Because I tell them that when it comes to power, I am not powerful, but I serve the most powerful God. It is all person mi nya asem a. It's all person chem so ni Yesu Kristo na nya asem. Nyame ntoka, Yesu kwaku ntokwa. The God I know to yin defeat no. Okay, Trona. Was say now be kom na me konkwama. Potoka se mo say, and you shall hold your peace, and I shall fight the battles for you, says the Lord of hosts. Psalm 91. Was the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run to it for protection, and they are saved. Into a safe onyankopon akotade ne nyina ehye ho. For we wrestle against not flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers of darkness. Yes. Etrimodemfo etwaman no hwahia. One way nyankoma de epe moja enu moja etwaman no hwahia. Se nipa domba wu na ombenya political power, they don't care. Se mofra ba wu no ombenya political power, they don't care. And I'm saying that the true men of God and the true imams of this country and the true traditional priests of this country must stop them. Must stop them. Must stop them. Now, Mama, you saw me powerful. You must stop them. Anyway. That's it. And party. Maybe I should end with this one. Galamsey, eh? Galamsey. Ghana, what other ye hosa? Ye kotu Galamsey no, yes ya ku Galamsey. Why are we bunch of jokers like that? Ya tell no ma Galamsey enti Major Adams Mahamawu antriafo. De bia mabrubugu Galamsey amrem entriafo. Empanyinfo ye wuwu ye ne, ye ne yesiese Yesu. Sesu papa dia. Se empanyinfo yi, mine ne hontoto ye, Galamsey hontoto ya no mokoye. Wama ashe jurbe nanko wuwe na Dr. Manebu amadebeko suma wasum Ghana okwa we esa nkofa soko because of the nonsense Galamsey. In terms of new machinery for Ghana forces and the security services, ye nyansafo a ade we see, let's route 2, let's yento new machines, yento new equipment. Sikana nyam na mutua ya na ebetua. Yento new equipment in my Ghana forces, Ghana police service. We live in a country, Ghana fire service crane helicopter. Ye didum ja. Enti Ewurade mpengu se ejato village mu amobedum ni sen. Wo mai munyansa wai, mu bedum ni sen. Wamaya, a dan boy is a kofa, a nipan in crame free Israel, and son a day a bubun yet may debris. Are you serious as a country? I'm asking you. Galamsey, no queer sign. Yenimamwa to Galamsey or Kroma, Munim. Concessions, then Crofono, some more concessions, no. Munim Crofoni ding. But it's difficult because NDC4 near people before they to Galamsey. That is why it is difficult. MP before by 80% to Galamsey, NDC4 by 20% to Galamsey, and not to be intimate to Galamsey. Galamsey ni behind in big man be over be. And you know, a Jimmy Samley at you. Because Galamsey, yes, Pate, I'm sorry, some use to say word no. But you see, they are killing people. If I'm president, now president intimate be that. But if I'm president, ladies and gentlemen, and yet the biani your father for. There are times as a president you must speak in anger. It may see the most successful president who is yet to be gotten is the president who has the mind of Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings and possibly the heart of John Mahama or Atamayos. Together. President told us all show cause we nyanza. Ne president told us all no kasa wodom. Crofo to Galamsey, ye go so woman fra with deformities. Ye go so say quiet, ye say so nyina, ye nim nyansa so mine. And we are there playing dilly-dally everyday nonsense conference. When we can stop Galamsey once, what is the use of the Ghana forces? If we can't fight Galamsey and win, how can we fight external aggression when there's a war someday? Jokers, comedians in political suits. Because the MPP and this. Jimmy saying yana fiaso. Na Ghana gusu one church there. When people are dying, we are quiet. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. Munti na meka. Then me say me catch the minister. Honorable. And one time me person minister no so humble. Ayi amabua. Me who minister obreno ho asete say amabua. What say Chief Julius Debra. Type no. Very humble minister Kofi Amabua no. I'm saying, Mr. Minister, my main trust in your Galamsey. Also saying, I'm saying. Baby, I took Galamsey, no, some of friend concession. I say, concessions, I am from Mineral Commission. Was a home. And there's someone winning was a home. Yo. Concessions, no see him the door was a home. Then why don't we demarcate those concessions into zones? It's young fan said, baby, you took Galamsey in 500. You're 500 zones. And I'm saying, Mr. Minister, every zone build a small military camp. Every zone. Let Jimmy Fono say, let the person there come. Finish. You have solved Galamsey. Every zone, there should be military people. Militarize the system in every zone. And you're so bad, shoot and kill the person. Nipa ba kuti bi sasase na nipa domawu na moti won mu di agro mu di MPP ni NDC danu TV3 4 kofa banche tate kofa banche ni kwansusu awo unsa mi free osino achimsi no enyinam etiwa ouvre abi defense Beatrice dan Ajiman TV3 nyamishra no. When me say, ko fa sa edwam niema no. So mo ko test. Ye ko test ya. Ye nya sa chemicals na ye de ye eyini wo. Galamsey no. Sa bank no de ba yere no so na bank na me ye di no. Obi tia no so no de into Galamsey wo ha no munti no. Aduan no di no ni. Wo di bank free anyinam. Wo di ba yere every buno. Ye de Galamsey yewa. A country that is planning its death gradually. Well, my way, yeah, should I sign a death warrant? Will be uncle yen. Ye nyansa yira so manti. Yeah, should I sign a death warrant? Until in the next 150 years, Ghana will be in extinction. So, nyansa ma, will be able to mine better than a man for. I'm a nyansa for before mine. If we are serious, indeed, Galamsey kuno how difficult it is. How? Ya say nsuo nyina o. Ya say Ghana nsuo nyina. Ya say Ghana nsase nyina. Ghana nkwaya dodo no aye say no.
Dedi kama amena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Ah nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.